proper and good education is very important for all of us. It facilitates quality learning all through the life among people of any age group, caste, creed, religion, and region. But why is education as important now in the modern industrialized world? Well, people need a good education to be able to survive in this competitive world. Modern society is based on people who have high living standards and knowledge, which allows them to implement better solutions to their problems.
Education enables upward socioeconomic mobility and is key to getting out of poverty.
During the last decade, significant progress has been made towards increasing access to education, specifically for girls.
Around 260 million children were still out of school in 2018.
And more than half of all children and adolescents worldwide are not meeting minimum proficiency standards in reading and mathematics.
In 2020, as the COVID-19 pandemic spread around the world, most countries announced the temporary closure of schools, affecting more than 91% of students worldwide.
So many children have been out of school at the same time, disrupting learning and changing lives, especially the most vulnerable and marginalized.
The global pandemic has far-reaching consequences that can jeopardize hard-earned gains improving global education.
In order to protect the well-being of children and ensure that they have access to continuous learning, UNESCO launched in March of 2020
COVID-19 Global Education Coalition,
a multi-sectoral partnership between the United Nations family, civil society organizations, the media, and TI partners.
Together, they help countries address content and connectivity gaps and facilitate inclusive learning opportunities for children and youth during this period of sudden and educational disruption.
– 2019 was the second warmest year on record and the end of the warmest decade ever recorded.
The levels of carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases in the atmosphere reached new records in 2019.
Climate change is affecting every country on every continent. It is disrupting national economies and affecting lives.
Weather patterns are changing, sea levels are rising, and weather events are becoming more extreme.
It aims to strengthen the global response to treat the climate change by keeping this century's global temperature rise well below 2 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels.
The agreement also aims to strengthen the capacity of countries to cope with the impacts of climate change through appropriate financial flows, a new technological framework, and an improved capacity building framework.
In the end, the important thing is to seek an education that takes into account the future of the environment. Currently, the issue of climate change is not as important for the education system as it should be. Change begins when we set out to improve and educate the next generation in the way we should have been educated.